Hi everyone, or maybe hi someone. Today I want to talk about something that almost every small content creator deals with, but almost nobody talks about. What it actually feels like to be a lonely streamer. The long hours, the silence, the emotional roller coaster. This is the side of streaming you don't see in highlight reels. The dream versus the reality. When you first start streaming, you imagine this whole world, the community, the hype, the chat flying by, friends dropping in, people laughing at your jokes, a moment where everything just clicks and your little corner of the internet feels alive. But then you hit go live, and reality is a lot quieter. Most new streamers spend their first hours, sometimes their first months, talking into the void. You're trying to bring energy to the room with no one in it. It's like telling jokes to an empty theater and still hoping someone outside hears your laughter and decides to come in. The silence. There is a unique kind of silence that only small streamers know. It's not the peaceful kind, it's the kind that makes you second guess every word you say out loud. You start to narrating your gameplay even though no one is responding. You throw questions into the chat that you know that it won't get answered. You laugh at your own jokes because, well, someone has to. And the weirdest part, you start checking to make sure your mic is even on, because surely, someone would have said something by now, right? The feeling of invisibility. One of the hardest parts of being a lonely streamer is the feeling of being invisible. You can be live for 2 hours, keeping the energy up the whole time, pouring everything you have into making something entertaining, and then you end the stream and nothing happens. No messages, no comments, no new followers, just silence. It makes you wonder, does any of this matter? Does anyone even notice? Am I just shouting into digital space, hoping the algorithm decides I exist today? The self-doubt. And when streams are quiet, your brain starts talking. Maybe you're not funny enough, maybe your setup is trash, maybe streaming just isn't for you, maybe nobody cares. It becomes this internal war between wanting to improve and wanting to quit. And the truth is, almost every streamer who ever made it started exactly here. They had to battle the same doubts, the same empty chat, the same thoughts that whispered, "You're wasting your time." But the only difference is, they kept going. The little moments of hope. But then, something small happens. Someone pops in and says, "Hi." A random viewer laughs at your joke, someone drops a follow, or maybe a friend hangs out with you for a little bit. And that tiny spark, just one human being connecting with you, suddenly makes the entire night feel worth it. Those tiny moments become fuel. They remind you that behind every empty stream is the potential for connection. One person showing up can change the whole atmosphere. The loneliness behind the scenes. What people don't realize is that streaming can be one of the most isolating hobbies. You're spending hours alone in a room, trying to be on the entire time. It's strange, surrounded by thousands of people online but still feeling like you're on an island, waving your arms hoping someone sees you. And after you hit end stream, it's quiet again. No lights, no comments, just you and your thoughts. Why streamers keep going? So why do lonely streamers keep streaming? Why do we put ourselves through the silence, the doubt, the long nights? Because deep down, we love it. We love creating moments. Even if no one sees them yet, we love the idea that one day someone might look back at these early streams and say, "Whoa, you came so far." We keep going because somewhere out there is a future version of ourselves, surrounded by the community we've always wanted, thanking us for not giving up. Ending. If you're a lonely streamer watching this, keep going. Not because it's easy, not because success is guaranteed, but because your voice has value, even if only a few people hear it at first. Every big streamer you admire once stood exactly where you are. You're not invisible, you're not alone, you're building something. You're building something slowly, quietly, and more powerful than you realize. Thanks for watching. If you're a streamer, drop your experience in the comments, lonely or not. I'd love to hear your story. And hey, if no one told you today, I'm proud of you for trying.